Oh, yeah. Whew. Finished. Wow, this was right. These t-shirt bags really come in handy.
Excuse me? I'm still using this one.
Hey, bags are supposed to talk.
Ow.
I love projects like these because they're influence for those who have plenty of items or shirts that they don't really wear anymore, but they just can't part ways with either. Today, we're going to make it a different type of travel companion. So, take your shirt and 2 long pieces of drawstring. When you're ready to finally part ways with this piece of merchandise, start off by cutting off the sleeves. Then cut down the sides if you feel it needs to be evened out. And then off with its head! Or at least across the neckline. But now your shirt should become 2 evened out rectangles. Line the 2 up inside out, then stitch along the side and the bottom, leaving the top still open. This is going to be the tricky part. Take the centers of your drawstring and line them up on one side along the opening of the soon-to-be bag. Fold over that half of the top layer of the drawstrings and stitch around. Now take the other side of the top and take 1 drawstring from each side of the bag and lay them along the other side of the opening. Make sure they're not coming from the exact same string. Then, fold that side over the strings and stitch that side just like before. Turn your bag inside out and have your bottom corners closed up by stitching an inch or 2 across each side. Take your scissors, or an X-Acto knife if you prefer, and carefully poke a small hole in each of the corners. Most professionals use special stitching or eyelets for the holes to keep it from fraying. But if you want to go a little easier, use just a small dab of fray check around the hole. This is one of the best tools that I use when it comes to working with cotton because it keeps the edges of fabric from fraying or falling apart. And you don't even need that much of it either. On each side of your drawstrings, pull the 2 on each side. Thread them through the hole and double knot around it. Best way to prove its completion after it's finished is to pretty much stuff it with whatever you think you'll be carrying it in. No point in using t-shirts if they're not sturdy enough to hold whatever souvenirs you might get. Now, it's always easier to have too much rather than too little when it comes to material. If your bag turns out to hang too low, pull the bag up to the level that you want it to hang to. Take any leftover drawstring and loop itself in a double knot on each side. Elle's not dead. He just went on a hike with some packed snacks. You know he loves his snacks.